some water?
Yeah, got it.
Right.
Got a cherry down there.
Fill me into it.
Can't you have your bite done?
You should be able to get it through there, sir. We'll try it. If I'm honest, sir, don't run on the train. I've just got a passenger which I'm looking up. All right. You filming it?
Yeah.
Good man.
This is
Your first trip on HS1.
yeah. Well, other than your stuff, of course.
No, that's fine. What do you want to do on that jet?
What did she say? 30 minutes? We will be flying out of Ashford International. Straight International. And wasn't much time to Ashford.
No, was that this train was going to I don't know.
That shoots full.
13:31. Someone in there. Yeah.
The interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation. Please with you at all times. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to us.
I'm just saying, nothing's too surprising.
It was like that anyway. Yeah, yeah.
Have you got enough battery life to do it all the way?
I hope so.
It's a 38-minute journey we're doing.
Right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's all that. Yeah. All right. Yeah, no trouble.
Stand by now. Sit down, sir. Toilet. That's what it's in.
Waiting for the toilet.
It's a bit cosy on this one, isn't it?
I always think, what if the door broke? You know what I mean? If the door broke, you've stuck in the door, it'd be awful.
No, you'll be alright. Just get a free ride back.
It's claustrophobic. It's looking out the window, but I can't really do that.
My wife was in toilet that turn. She stood up to pull the train.
Open the door.
No, and the train hit her like a rocky bit. She banged her head on the emergency button.
Oh no!
And it takes the train down to a lot lower speed. And then the driver goes, "Are you alright there? Can I help you?" She goes, "No, I'm fine, I'm fine." Bless him. People got big bottoms. You alright, mate?
Yeah.
Still filming? So how does it compare to the bullet train?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
That was
About 80 mile an hour. Let's say 85, 90.
Sweet. Alex, how fast
I'd
is
say
it go?
about 80, 85.
How fast is train going?
140 miles an hour.
It's 125, isn't
Alright.
it? So it took for like this last bit of driving, okay? Just scratch that bloody mind. Just not used to them where we live in Waters.
No, I know.
So getting them where we live is Derbyshire. Bloody mosquitoes, they got me on the last day of the holiday.
Marmite. If you eat Marmite, they don't like it.
I love Marmite.
What's that?
Marmite, if you eat a lot of Marmite, mosquitoes don't like it.
I don't know. I can't eat it.
Oh.
I
like Bovril, but
It has
that's
a lot of
it.
yeast and sugar in it, so it's even actually made from where we live, where the beer's made. Marmite.
I missed that.
I didn't realise that.
But you do often do nice. You do often do nice.
Probably pressing any button like it. Bless him. There's an awful lot of tunnels on this road.
Yeah, I know. Loads.
Where are we going past now?
Oh, Eurostar. Just seen a Eurostar.
Don't get locked in.
I don't think the last one will tragic, isn't it? But yeah, we lost one who was here. She was trying to stop missing so much. What made it worse? She died.
It's the M20.
Living
Down up towards Maidstone now.
I've got a condition.
Love
She
pizza.
died.
Not told
We
us.
didn't find out until 4 weeks later.
You look at cars that are doing 70, we're flying past them.
Twice the speed.
Actually,
So
they're
we
doing
did no
50.
more than go and pick her up.
On the M20.
It's got a speed restriction of 50 at the minute.
Why?
Because of the queues there. Leeds Castle's over there.
Yeah.
It's vile, wasn't it? Still got 2 more. We've got Floria's long game on the train.
So you're going to upload this tonight, are you?
Yeah.
I've got Nicky Moo who's 11, who's an old man who wants to live outside. They don't show up at mealtime. Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, guilty. Oh, was it? See, they do it every day Where? We've come from Seven Oaks.
So we had a rabbit.
Yeah, we had a little ride around today. Young man on work experience.
Look at him.
So,
Not like.
going down to share that. You don't realise it yet.
What? Did you not bring any lunch yourself?
No, mine's in the fridge at work.
Oh.
I reckon. I'll do a loop a few pounds. We get some pictures of some Pancras with the Javelin.
I think this is North Downs. I think we're coming up to North Downs Tunnel.
Yeah. Goes under Boxley.
Yeah.
These change in 1450s, don't they?
The other side. Near Medway, didn't we?
Yeah.
Come out one room Medway.
Sorry.
They're going to sort it, they'll sort it, they'll send someone to the garage to find us. From to Derby. Yeah, let's make sure we get it.
Be a surprise.
Yeah, yeah.
We got on at St Leonard's. Got on.
Ashford, but then we're back. But we came down by we got a coach first of all down to London Victoria. And we paid
Oh, that's a nice view. Out over the River Medway.
I love the
down Victoria Station to St Leonard's.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah, it's not
lost both my parents, but
This is cost
my
us
mum
like
has been in it for 15 years.
It saves the stress of driving.
Yeah.
Such a long way back to 79. I know it's not foreign, but when you've got a problem, you've got,
Yeah, this is going to be uploaded tonight. How many followers we got?
I've got 279 subscribers at the moment.
Stories will be in these.
Yeah, if I've... No, YouTube. But if you've got a Google account, then I'd recommend subscribing. I've got great content. Train Lover 16.
Train Lover 16.
It's the name.
Okay, we're going to have 2 new subscribers. That means
Yeah.
281 now.
Brilliant. Yes.
Once we get some Pancras, we'll put it out on the channel.
Yeah.
We'll get a few more.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that? Do you want me to sneak in and do it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll distract and you do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they would.
See what that's like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely try and see if we can do that.
You still get something to play. You still get something to play. That's what you got like.
again.
It's doing nothing. That's not me. I promise it's not me. I think that's what you can hear is this, the hydraulics to it. Because every time it's gone, this has been operating.
Yeah.
Well, where we come up to now, Ipswich?
Actually, the Great Duke of Edinburgh were watching it because they sent in that already.
Yeah. So it's the first year that they've actually done that, isn't it? I'm not a big follower of it. No, it's hard for a rugby man.
It was, honestly, they talk about skill. It was more like
Yeah, I bet if you wanted to put a bet on, say, that they're the ones that could have had. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can go.
Here's South Fleet Junction. This is where the Eurostars came off after the first phase of HS1 was complete.
Was it?
Yes.
This is where they used to divert it?
Yeah, and go off towards Waterloo.
Yeah. To the old station.
Yeah, just south of Ebbsfleet, which we're now coming into.
The things we've done with Tesco vouchers.
Thank you.
Let's take a look.
So the Eurostars use the outer platforms.
Yeah.
These trains use the two inner platforms.
Okay.
1 and 4 are for Eurostars, 2 and 3 are for these trains, and 5 and 6 are for trains heading through Javelin trains heading through North Kent.
What speed do they travel at?
On the Kent lines, I reckon they only do about 80 or something like that.
Right.
But on these lines they do 140.
What about when they're in France?
In France, and on this line, the Eurostars are allowed to do 186. It's pretty unfair because they're allowed. Because how come we're only allowed to do 140, but the Eurostars are allowed to do 186? That's a bit unfair.
They're going so fast I can't catch them.
Yeah.
We have now arrived at Ashford International.
Bit packed.
No, you're fine.
These trains are empty.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Not today.
Oh, there's a bird's nest there. I've seen that for a few years. It's been there for a couple of years. So I've never been north of here on HS1.
Now this is your first time on this bit, isn't it?
Yeah, on CTRL2. That's what the second phase of HS1 was called.
Is it exciting?
Yeah.
Good. That's what we want.
Even though half of the northern section is in tunnel.
It doesn't matter though, does it?
No,
You're
it
still travelling on it.
doesn't. Yeah. Yeah. The whole thing. No. No.
This bit. Never done this bit.
Yeah, I've never been north of. I've never been on HS1 north of Ebbsfleet before.
What were we looking for this morning? We were looking for the Lions and the Tigers.
Yeah, we're going.
Between Hickle and Buckley.
For a very long time, yes, but not anymore. Because I know how hard it is. So now this is the Thames Tunnel.
Where are we going to come out?
Oh, in Essex.
Yep. How long is this tunnel?
Just under a mile, I think.
So it's shorter than the Separates tunnel.
Yeah. Certainly go through it a lot more quickly.
Next stop is
Stratford, and then London, St Pancras.
That's not bad, is it?
38 minutes, ain't bad at all.
That's fine. It closes
There we are, there's the Dartford crossing.
That's right.
Yeah, sometimes going up and over here. This was a very complicated part of HS1 to build, going right through the thing and over the C2C lines.
Yep.
But there was a cruise ship over there.
It's a cargo ship, isn't it?
Yeah. Now I'm coming back down.
New cars. And up round the back of West End. Stratford.
Yeah. Into Stratford.
We've got a few book seats. The next one. I was going to say, Graham was sort of like,
Any second now we should be able to see the C2C lines.
Shame there was no trains coming down. You could have got them as well, didn't you?
On the wrong side. Could have got that. But, yeah, there's the C2C lines. We might see over the C2C lines.
You've got the driver simulator.
Oh, I used to a long time ago, but then we had to get rid of it.
Oh, right.
I think this is the A12 we just went under. A12, I think that is.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, there's there's the A13. The A12's further that way.
Parallel to it. There's some big wind turbines, aren't they?
Well, they're taller than some of the ones I've seen. So do you know the fastest train in the world was able to get close to 400 miles an hour? But do you think we'll ever be able to build a supersonic train, you know, a Mach 1 train, a Mach 1 plus train?
I think you've got to have a big country to do that, haven't you?
Yeah, like the States.
You've been up through the Rocky Mountains on a train?
No, but I will one day. Will one day. Really, besides all of the metro systems that I've been on, the bullet train is the only proper big train that I've been on outside of Europe.
a lot of like castles because obviously Scotland is like a tourism. Yeah, so there's Hadrian's Wall and all that. Yeah, so it's sort of fistic castles.
Oh, now we're going down into the London tunnels, number 1 and number 2.
And then we've got nothing. First, and then come back down to Ashford.
Right, okay.
And less crowded.
Hopefully. So yeah, 'cause there's a lot of people who want to...
I thought about doing that this morning.
I don't know actually, but I've seen it around school. Sorry. Dairy me.
That'd be great. She reopened it. But she locked it. You're going to hear her scream in a minute.
Why? Why?
It's only joking. Not me.
Hopefully. I'll check my battery when we get to St Pancras.
You can actually check because it should be a 38-minute journey, so when you finish filming it should take 38 minutes. How many minutes we up to?
So the number of people who are actually begging us to say
Slowing down to Stratford.
it depends. I mean, there's good and bad. You know, one the sooner the better. It must be coming between there.
Here we are, Stratford. Out is the Oakville. I don't think those Eurostars can theoretically call here, but the only reason they built it like that is for the Olympics. I don't think any Eurostars have called here since the Olympics.
That's interesting.
I think those platforms have only ever been used by Eurostars for the Olympics.
So hopefully we get the Olympics again.
Yeah, in 2030, the government have said that if we don't get it in 2032, they'll definitely try again for 2036.
Okay.
Oh look, there's the Westfield up there.
Shopping centre. Yeah.
Yeah, I go to the Westfield a lot. I go to that shopping centre a lot.
Do you?
Sometimes.
Do you know you can use an oyster now between Stratford and
Ebbsfleet.
Pancras?
Oh,
It's the only bit.
yeah. But I think they should do it for Ebbsfleet as well.
No, it's too far.
Oh, so it's not even in Zone 9. You know, Amersham and Chesham are one of only few stations to be in London Underground Zone 9.
Swanley and Dartford are now gone into zones.
Into Zone 9?
7, I think they are.
But Zone 9's the furthest out.
Yes.
Back into the tunnel. What? Deary me. No, that's alright.
So we get a picture with Dame Kelly Holmes. We've got a charity, Dame Kelly Holmes Trust. Still going.
So you getting the train to Manchester?
We're going to Manchester.
What train?
I don't know, my son's he's got baptisms for that.
Oh, I haven't been there in years. I haven't been there in years. You know what? I think that may have been at the National Railway Museum.
One in York.
Yeah, in York.
Yes.
When I went to Japan, I also went to the Kyoto Railway Museum, which is the Japanese equivalent. Yeah, I've been on the bullet train. It's great.
This is better than the bullet train though.
Right, yes.
You're riding with your best friend.
Well, really, it does 175, but it felt like 200.
What
Yeah,
do all the seats do on the bullet train?
the seats are able to turn around when the bullet train reaches its destination.
So they all face the same way direction.
Yeah, all passengers.
And they run by the seconds, don't they, as well?
Yeah, the commuter trains at least.
They put up before advocating it.
So many minutes and so many seconds departures.
Yeah, anything over a minute in Japan is considered late. Because all passengers must make their connections to the second.
And is the bullet train single story or two story?
Well, most of them are single deck, but these ones are double deck. Oh, do you know that rail link I was telling you about? The one to Peterborough? Yeah, that's it.
That's the one running up through there.
Yeah. Oh goodness, he's French.
Well, have a lovely day.
Please remember to check all your personal belongings are with you when you're leaving our train. Passengers with large luggages or push bags.
Yeah, I've got it. Oh, we got a red light.
Thank you for travelling with Something today. And we wish you safe and better on one journey. Next stop, St Pancras, please.
Still got red, have we? They're not letting us in yet.
They are refusing to let us in.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do they not know they've got a special guest on?
Yep. Very special guest, Mr. Train Lover 16.
There you go.
Special.
We have the next train, yeah. We've got,
We're being routed into platform 13.
Are we?
Yeah. Awesome keys.
Have you seen the Harry Potter?
Oh yeah, I've seen King's Cross, platform 9 3/4.
Have you seen the trolley stuck in the wall?
No, but
You haven't? Maybe we'll run over there and have a look.
Okay, so the closest tube is that Bond Street?
the grand facade at St Pancras that William Barlow designed. Designed by William Barlow, that facade. We're being routed into platform 13. I'm not sure, but it's one of London's canals. Oh, those old gas places there. They've been converted into homes for people.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's great what a redevelopment can do.
You're a little fountain of knowledge, aren't you?
Yeah, a fountain of railway knowledge.
I don't have the knowledge.
St Pancras. Platform 13, the furthest platform.
So you've got the longest walk then? That's not fair, is it?
No, we don't, but
We're getting off here, and I'll find out.
furthest platform over.
This is platform 13. Well,
Where are you going from King's Cross? No, we're going from here.
go from here to Derby.
Nearly, yeah, nearly.
39 minutes because they kept us on red. That's not nice.
No, normally the trains up north go from King's Cross.
It's pretty much midday now.
Just opposite.
I think it was because I put the tickets online by loco.com.
Okay, so we're going to No, I don't travel to Derby ever. No, I don't travel to Derby. You want me to help you carry some of this off?
Well, hopefully there should be someone waiting for us. There they are, I think.
Yes. Always worth a look. Pass your coffee.